Whoa, I just accidentally went bean cam. Oh no. Bean cam cold open. I didn't mean to click that. Ooh, man, this is intense. I wasn't even ready. Oh, this isn't good. I've got to play my theme music and start this thing right. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's better. Ooh, man. Rough start already. That's the kind of day I've been having those. Oh, goodness. Metalli, thank you for resubbing on a bean cam accidental cold open. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. 4 months. Thank you. But welcome, everybody. Glad you could be here tonight for the next part of what is definitely an adventure game and definitely retro. And we had a lot of fun with it last week. It's Police Quest 1 VGA, In Pursuit of the Death Angel, or simply the Death Angel, as they seem to call it here on the intro screen. I don't know if the dialogue box wasn't big enough for the full title. If someone at Sierra didn't know the full title of it, who's to say? But we're back with it again, and so far it has been quite a ride. We've discovered kind of what you'd expect in terms of the series' take on law enforcement. There's lots of these civilians are just lucky to have us, and I don't know why we even bother, protecting and serving. There's definitely a lot of that attitude woven throughout. But I think last time the thing that really surprised me was how much of it seems to be this weird crisis of masculinity and heterosexuality that's an undercurrent, a theme through all this. There's like this angle of Sonny Bonds commenting on the physical appearance of every other male character in the game while expressly stating, just so you remember, that he's definitely into girls. So it's a weird element that I don't think I noticed when I played this game in the past, but I've very much been noticing it this time around. And thank you for the compliments on the shirt. Yes, it is an intense shirt, right? But it's Sonny Bonds, the straightest cop alive. You could not be more accurate. That seems to be the brand he's trying to establish for himself here. But thank you for joining me tonight. Great to see everybody over in chat. Today has been off for me. It's been an off couple of days. So, boy, we'll see if playing Police Quest fixes that. Something tells me driving around in Police Quest 1 VGA isn't going to make a rough day any better. So problem solved, we got some cheap pie. If I recall when we left off, we were on the trail of the Death Angel. We just solved a situation with some bikers who weren't really breaking any laws. One of them got in our face and we not sticked him down and then collected a discount on pie moving forward. Yes, Chris Lache, time for a very off game. Do you think that this crisis of masculinity is part and parcel with the larger American policing issue? Oh, wow, that's asking for a pretty hot take. Hey, Nathan. I mean, I think that there are arguably elements of that at play. So I'll leave it at that for now. Maybe we'll have more opportunity to comment on it. But let's jump on in. Here we are at Carol's. Carol, according to Sonny, makes some of the worst pie in town. Carol is a veteran coffee dispenser. Working for others at first, she scrimped and saved her tips until she could afford a place of her own. Stumped for a name for a little cafe she finally settled on Carol's. That was 20-something years ago, she would tell you. 40-something would be more accurate, however. Oh no! This is it. We've already got our first redemption of a brand new channel point reward. Yeah, got him. Absolutely right. Sonny's just if you'll pardon my French, a grade A butthole. But Tom redeemed Cavalcade of Stupid Injuries with a 911 there, which part of the reason I've had an off day is yesterday. Now, irony alert. for all of you. I fell down some steps. Fell down some stairs. Yes, the guy who created a game about falling down stairs fell down some stairs yesterday. I slipped going out to my garage to take the recycling out because of how much I care about the environment. So, yes, I just slipped and fell, and I think I sprained my elbow. And also bruised up one whole side of my body, maybe sprained a wrist. It's hard to say, but I've been having quite a lot of fun with that. So yeah, it's the most recent in a long line of stupid injuries I've suffered. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm Fred fall down the stair. That's great. That's really good, Nathan. I may have to steal that the next time I fall down some stairs. But as I said, the latest in a long line of stupid injuries I've suffered, and that's a special reward tonight, me talking about stupid injuries that I've suffered. In America, you take out the recycling. In Jess's world, recycling takes you out. If I learned anything from this, it's not to recycle. Do you hear me, everyone out there? If I can send one message to all of you, never recycle. It's too dangerous. That was set up. I like that NBA dag. That's the key takeaway. Recycling was a mistake. I knew better from the start. Okay, we're just cruising around like Sonny likes to do. I think we encounter another law-breaking citizen at this point in the game. Now, how long will it take me to remember to drive? Oh, I think we've got quite an adventure ahead of us. That's true. Now I have to play EcoQuest so I can remember why I was recycling in the first place. This is a good jazzy tune. I think the music in Police Quest 1 VGA in general is really strong. I think it really is the highlight of the game. Point and click, go fast. Okay. You got it. We'll go up to 55. Hey, there's a link to the Discord. If you aren't a member yet, you should jump in. It's a great place where whoa. Slam on your brakes, barely in time to avoid mashing into the side of a car that appears to be operated by a very DUI driver traveling about 50 miles. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Sharkalicious. Glad you could be here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Can I try my siren again? 5 miles per hour probably isn't going to cut it. See if we can find this guy. We're on the hunt. Guess you can spot someone driving under the influence from a distance like that. Sonny got a good bit of breathalyzer going. Did I miss him? These traffic stops are really confusing in this game. Probably just saved. It is fun to get to go fast, right? I think I've already lost this person. This is so much harder than in the original Police Quest 1 when you had the criminals, or rather we'll just call them other cars that appeared on the map. I think the stop button is supposed to be a stoplight, which there aren't many of them in this city, strangely. Everything's just a through street, apparently. Okay, let's save here. We got this, Sonny. Let's find this drunken driver. Am I correct that in the UK they call it drink driving? Or did I imagine that? Yeah, traffic violations are just poor city planning. I think that checks out. Yep, no stoplights, no stop signs. You gotta trust other drivers. The whole town runs like a car chase from Blues Brothers or something. Okay, Yeah, no other traffic. It's just, we are the one police car allowed on the roads. Actually, that's how Lytton manages it. They just only allow one car on the road at a time, which solves the problem completely. The map looks so good in this game, too. It's a shame that they didn't bother to put other cars on it. Also, the logic of just driving around randomly in an adventure game. Ugh. I wonder if this driving minigame was implemented just as an SCI room and how many wild hacks were required. It is a bizarre freeway setup. It looks like one of the freeways that I set up when I'm playing SimCity. No rhyme or reason behind them whatsoever. Yeah, I would assume anytime there's anything arcadey in an SCI game, that's just the result of wild hacks that have been thrown together to make it function. Oh, my car is flashing rectangle. That checks out. Actually, look at that. Just another part of the Lytton landscape. What the mayor would call another one of Lytton's 1,000 points of light. Take that, George H.W. Bush. Slat Studio, I think I prefer the original. I like the music in this one a lot, but otherwise, the driving certainly in the original I prefer. I kind of like the AGI graphics a little more. I know that's a little strange, but yeah, I think I prefer the original. Have I ever played City Skylines and tried to make an off-ramp? I have played City Skylines. I can't remember my off-ramp experience with it, but I'm sure, like most games, it was a nightmare. '92 Dodge flashing rectangle. Grandpappy Belcher, where's the mod where I can import my SimCity map and drive around that? Was it SimCopter that allowed you to import your SimCity map and then fly around the city? Streets of SimCity, there you go. I knew there was one in there somewhere. So this time this person's just not going to show up? What is happening? Why would the game just have me drive around? Oh, stop sign, I guess. That won't do anything helpful. I'm just gunning it, huh? Oh. Ah. Okay. Rumpel. Drink driver. Very DUI. Hardcore DUI style driving. Go faster! Go faster! Last time I wasn't quite sure what caused me to successfully pull over the person either. Oh wait, I didn't see the ASMR with Jess. Oh, that's important. Maybe before we move on. Let's see. Alright, so we'll restore here. That's true. Man, I can't believe I overlooked that, Wilco Webb. Thank you for pointing it out. I was so intensely driving that I forgot about ASMR with Jess. So let's... Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Posy Master. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Let's mute our sound and then we'll pop over to... Hey, thank you, Grandpappy Belcher. You guys are here just in time for a favorite feature at the stream. We'll switch over to the Bean Cam. This is ASMR with Jess, where I take whatever ASMR is. I don't really understand it. I've never watched an ASMR video, and I try to replicate it here for all the viewers. So you're just in time. I actually have a special request tonight for ASMR. My daughter came up to me before she went to bed tonight and said, "Hey, I've got an idea for that part of your stream where you make silly noises," which is, yeah, I think really diminishing what I try to do here, but fine. She's a kid. And she said, "Take this string of wooden beads. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a really chunky bracelet or what exactly is going on there, but she suggested I do this for ASMR, so remove the pop filter. Welcome. This is for you, ASMR with Jess. That was the sound of my clattering balls. Thank you for redeeming that Welco. That was ASMR with Jess. Good God. What just happened? Let's get back to let's get back here to what was happening before I ruined everyone's life. Oh, need to get the sound back on, huh? All right, now we've got sound again. Oh, potato chip bags eaten with. I don't know if anyone deserves that. Okay, so this time we magically got it right. I don't get it at all either. So we're pulling this person over. Got him. Oh goodness, welcome everybody. This is a great crowd. Glad you could all be here. Glad you all didn't flee as soon as the ASMR segment started. Okay. You check out the white Chevy Beretta, note its license plate number. Do we radio that in at this point? Ah, dispatch, this is 8332. Run wants on plate number BSO TD1. Registered to William J. Barnum. 2 previous DUI convictions. Let's see. Al's Bait and Tackle and D's Gunsmith have been in business for a very long time. Oh no, downhill note, no. They've recently installed expensive alarm systems due to the dramatic rise in the crime rate. What a snappy sign. You particularly admire the crosshairs in the O. The sign says keep out, but you know damn well that lots of people ignore it. Keep out of this alleyway. Okay. Did I save just now? I probably should get another save. Dewey. My second favorite DuckTale nephew. The guy in the car rolls down his window, which seems to be a major effort for him. He looks up at you, trying to hold his head steady. You always find some amusement and disgust in the way hopelessly drunk people try so hard to look straight and nonchalant. Man, there it is again. Jim Walls, just, or whoever. There were additional writers on this new version. Maybe that's not Jim. I'm going to try to be kinder to Jim Walls tonight. I didn't do nothing wrong, officer. I'm a respectable man. May I see your license, please? My license? Sure, let's see. No, that's my gun club card. Here we go. No, wait, that's my library card. Oh, here it is. No, Sonny has contempt for everyone. You decide this guy's about 7 sheets to the wind. A field sobriety test is in order. Please step out of the car, mister. You got it, Officer Pup. Watch your shoesies. I'm feeling a little sick. Ha ha. Let's see, I guess I need to look at his license, maybe? Mr. Barnum, I'm going to conduct a field sobriety test to determine whether or not you're under the influence. I'd like you to stand on the line and walk toward me heel to toe. Mr. Barnum performs his field sobriety test with the grace of a crude oil-coated waterfowl. Actually, the waterfowl probably would have done better. Feels like a Scott Murphy line on the waterfowl bit. I think you better come with me, Mr. Barnum. Hey, where are you taking me to, officer? This man is obviously frightened. You speak to him calmly and reassuringly. You clever slip in his Miranda rights between the gentle words. Okay. Should I cuff him? Do I cuff him? Please step to the car. Hey, officer, you don't need to cuff me. I'll be good, I swear. All right, listen, could you cuff me in the front? I'm not feeling so good. Be a sport. Let's handcuff him in the back. We're the boss here, I guess. Sorry, sir, but I have to follow departmental regulations. Ah, shoot, officer. You're no fun. Come on, Mr. Barnum, let's get in the car. That won't do anything helpful. Yeah, I would agree 100%, Tom. I know. Remember that later, maybe. He's going to hork in our car. You truly hope he doesn't upchuck on your upholstery. NBA Dag, you're one step ahead. There's something about doing step-by-step processes in AGI that feels much better. I agree 1000%. I feel like as weird as the mechanic of basically typing word for word is as like a gameplay element, it's definitely better than just using the talking hand icon here. Okay, where to? Lytton jail. I'm consulting my my map. It is in the lower right quadrant. I make friends with the drunk. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, downhill note. Okay. Speed up a little bit. We'll hang a left up here. We're on our way, team. This is going great. To the jail. Sonny Bonds, the fun killer. Ooh, yeah, we definitely jumped the curb there. Tokyo Drift around the corner. I wish Sonny was cool enough to Tokyo Drift. I should look and see if they list that as a Monolith or a McDonald's. Fast food joints and other small shops. A few of the trendier stores. A small country club. Looks a little bit more like a baseball diamond, I'm going to say there. Here's something interesting, some more classism. The Rich Man Center. A small museum and performing arts playhouse set in a pleasant little park. You've never been there on an unofficial basis. The common wisdom is that you have to be a rich man to afford a ticket. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I went the wrong way for a second. Because again, I can't understand the driving in this game. Oh, it does have some real Ghostbusters vibes. You know, I talk a lot about how King's Quest II was the first Sierra game that I ever played, but the Ghostbusters game that came out in the mid-1980s was the other game that I got with my first computer. On Christmas morning, I had Ghostbusters and King's Quest II, and man, I played the heck out of that Ghostbusters game. So much fun driving to Zool, fighting the Marshmallow Man. I tried to get running the other day, and it's kind of tricky since it's a PC booter game. I'm sure if I fiddled with it a little more, I could get it up and going. I would love to stream the Ghostbusters game sometime. Okay, I think this is gonna be the jail up here, just past the intersection. I'm gonna go 5 miles per hour. Ease myself into it. That won't do anything helpful. Okay. Can we dock successfully on our first try? I think we did. We did it, team. Number 1. Vacuuming up all the ghosts. Okay, buddy, get out of the car. You're home now. Okay, officer. Can do. No problemo. Always willing to do whatever you say. You know, Eden, I have no idea how to fiddle around with PC booter games. I haven't done a lot of it. It's a good question. Did we just leave that guy's car unlocked? Were we supposed to radio into somebody? Am I a Walking Dead situation? Doesn't look like I needed to radio anybody. Car's fine. Okay, I have to put my gun in here, right? Is that the only thing I put in? Nice. I think I have I think I have the codes. We'll see. But I do think you're right. I think that the copyright is on its way. It's not unlike talking to a brick wall. This is the button you push to gain entry to the jail. Your piece. That's right. Hey, buddy, your new room is waiting. Go on inside. Oh, nice nap. Hick. Please move to the wall and remain still, Mr. Barnum. Yeah, that's a good idea, officer. Maybe it'll help steady this frigging room. You know, I'm not feeling so good. Another guest for your fine establishment, Paul. Paul says in all bold. Like he's out of a different game altogether. We said this was a robot voice earlier, right? He looks well lubed. He better not spackle my cell bonds. You're cleaning it up if he does. What's the official violation? These are all police bots if they speak in this language. Okay. Codes. I've got them. This is the copy protection. 21603. Boy, it is cruel to let players get this far into the game. Driving under the influence of intoxicants just goes to show you any crap for brains can get a driver's license. Crap for brains. Failure to stop at a stop sign. Definitely a hardened criminal. I like that we have lots of charges against this guy. Sonny's going to put him away as long as he can. Throw the book at him. Failure to stop at a red light. What's the matter, Bonds? Did he drive past your girlfriend's house without pet? Ooh. Man, this game is just mean. 26504. Exceeding the maximum speed limit. Another speed freak. 292. It's really great that they really make you work hard for this copy protection, right? Reckless driving, huh? Sounds like something you should get an award for. Get it? Reckless driving. Ha. This Paul is not my favorite Paul. Not in full control of his faculties, huh? Boy, you bringing all of Congress in here. So did I say that he's like mentally disturbed? What? think that's it. Oh, my walkthrough didn't have any others. What did I miss? Oh no. Okay, let's see here. 26504. I think I did 29211. Okay, let me check another walkthrough. Here we go. And I see that redemption. I'll get right back around to the casebook. Let's see here. Police Quest 1, VGA walkthrough. We'll get to the bottom of this. Help me cheat so I can pirate this game. Let's see here. Drunk driver. This walkthrough has the exact same set of codes. See if I can find a third walkthrough. This isn't good so far. That's all that I see on this walkthrough as well. Anyone have any idea? You mouse outside the impact. Now it just gives me the please enter a code. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Eden. Turns out I just had to click the click the enter button a few more times more forcefully. Very intuitive, very intuitive. But Tom requested that I read briefly as his redemption the Police Quest Casebook, which is a fantastic book written by Peter. What was his name? It wasn't Spear who wrote all the other Sierra campaigns. Peter Cisco. So let's see what we can find in the Police Quest Companion. If my Adobe Acrobat Reader window doesn't crash on me. So here we go. Here's the story of Police Quest 1 as told by the Police Quest Casebook. Where do we want to begin? Gotta find the right place. Here we go. The big guy in the leather jacket held up his hand. That's right. He turned to Sonny and moved forward a few steps. No law and no law officers. He smiled crookedly. So why don't you get back in your little police car and split? Sonny didn't have a legal foot to stand on, but he couldn't let the intimidation pass. That would make it more dangerous for the next officer who had to come in here. I'm just asking you to move your motorcycles, he said in his most diplomatic tone, as a gesture of goodwill and citizenship towards others on the street. There's a parking lot just half a block away that should hold all the bikes until you retrieve them. Like hell, said the leader. Why don't we just kick you around a little until we teach you to see this from our perspective? The bikers each moved forward. Sonny kept his eyes on the leader. Don't start something, fellows. I'm a police officer. We aren't starting something, said Denim Vest. We're finishing something. So that's an excerpt from the Police Quest casebook. Thank you for redeeming that, Tom. Let's play a little bit more. Okay, what do I need to do now? So I've put in all the codes. I guess we tell him to go to his cell. Please move to the center of the room so I can remove your cuffs. Wow. Yeah, wow indeed. Okay. Oops. Aren't you going to remove that guy's cuffs first? I guess. Okay, you might want to rub those wrists to get the circulation going again, like people do in movies. That's great. Like yeah, that thing. That's terrific. Thank you for slapping the Crimes Against Game Design sticker. Thank you, Tom. We're sending Jim Walls straight to jail. Sonny, glad I spied your black and white. I just wanted to let you know about an opening in narcotics. Morgan is accepting transfer requests now. Fill one out and turn it in when you get back to the station. I'm headed back there. Catch you later. All right. So what do we do now? We've put him in. Hey, Sonny, how's it going? How you doing, Paul? Fine, thanks. Forgot that Paul was another police bot. Okay, we're doing great, team. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Lauren. I appreciate it. Get our piece back. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Glad you could be here for Police Quest 1 VGA. A game that I don't have a ton of experience with. This is my first time playing this far into the remake. Most of my experience was on the AGI version. So I think we need to go to the police station. Is it around here? Ah, yes. Yes. Novelization of an arcade game does not work well. I tweeted a few months back about this just bananas Super Mario Brothers walkthrough guide that I found. It's a novel. It's like novel sized. It's like 300 pages giving you a narrative walkthrough of the first 3 Mario Brothers games, Super Mario Brothers games. And the whole thing is written in narrative form. So it's like, welcome to world 4-3. You'll move forward and see a pipe ahead of you. Jump over that. Then you'll see 2 Koopas. No screenshots anywhere, just completely narrative of how all this works. And it is so weird. Okay, can we turn into the station? I've heard that the Doom novelizations are fun, Mike. And hey, good to see you, Mike. If I missed an earlier message, my apologies. Glad you could be here. I wonder if I need to slow down to pull into these locations. Pushed the wrong way. Nailed it. All right, let's circle the block. This will give us some time to chat as a group. While I fail to drive again. We'll just circle the block. I refuse to learn how this works. I'm returning. Lay off. Jim would have done a handbrake turn. Romero, not a fan of the 2005 Doom movie adaptation. Look, it's Bond circling the station again. What's wrong with that weirdo? Imagine how fun it would be if you could just click on the destination you want to travel to on the map and it took you there. What a better video game that would be, just immediately. Oh, I have to come in from the other side? Or did I just mess it up last time? Okay, Sonny, you can do this. Slow down to 5 miles per hour. You really have to come in from the left side. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Convenience has never been a Sierra gameplay element. Oh, wow. Why would you make a game be like that? If you're coming from this direction, it's a right-hand turn. Who'd want to turn across traffic left into here? Oh, there's Laughing Jim. Thank you, Tom, for the sticker. If you'd like to slap a sticker onto the stream, just hover over the video window, and for a few bits, you too can slap a Jim Walls of your choice right onto the stream. And as always, I appreciate the support. Wow. I'm a big fan of the laughing sound effect that comes with laughing gym walls. I absolutely feel that is... We've radioed you several times, Sonny. Come back. I absolutely believe that's how Jim would sound as he was mocking me for failing at his game. Oh, we did it! I think we can probably just keep that keep that current save game name. Hey, thanks, Neil. I appreciate it. It's a new shirt. I wasn't sure if my webcam had a large enough color palette to display it, so I'm kind of excited that it does. Oh, here we go. Save game, save name. All right. Miracle 2-2 Electric Boogaloo. Let's do that one first. Miracle 2. I'm sorry, Miracle 2-2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay, so as I said earlier, I'd fallen down some stairs yesterday, and I think I sprained my elbow. I could go to a doctor to confirm that kind of thing, but, you know, who has time for that? So for 911 channel points, you can redeem... Oh, Kira Salache also got a save game there. I'll get that in just a second. You can redeem Cavalcade of Stupid Injuries, where I talk about stupid ways in which I've injured myself. And this one is so stupid. I think it requires a bean can. So imagine, it's Christmas. It's Christmas 2016. And I'm out Christmas shopping for my family. And I have my daughter with me, who is 2.5 years old at the time. And we're in the mall. We're in Macy's, looking for a gift for my wife. And as we're in the store, it comes time to take the escalator to the second floor. And I get on the escalator, and I have my daughter held by the hand. She's going to be riding the escalator with me. And she like locks up and stays at the foot of the escalator and doesn't get on. So she's very young. It's going to take me like 3 minutes to do a round trip to get back down to her. I don't want to leave her unattended. So I turn around and try to walk back down the escalator that I'm currently going up. And so I can get back to her so she isn't left all alone at a department store. And at that point, I trip and I fall on the escalator. And you know how escalator stairs, as they're like rising up together, like meet at a certain point? My knee was right inside of the gap where two of those met. And basically what happened was the escalator ate my leg. It completely ripped my pant leg off, like from like just above the knee down, and just like chewed up my leg completely. So I'm in the mall now. I have half a pant leg. My leg has been just chewed to pieces, and I'm bleeding just profusely. And now I have to figure out what to do. So I have a kid that I can't leave alone. I kind of go to the restroom there at Macy's and mop up as much blood as I can, and then start limping through the entire mall on my way back to the car, which is parked on the other end of the mall. I have to walk through during the Christmas season in a shopping mall with half a pant leg, my leg bleeding, dragging a small child behind me. Not a single person the entire time asked if I was okay or if I needed any help. I must have walked past 200 people who probably thought I was a madman. Oh, no, wait, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. You're absolutely right. But yeah, that's the stupidest injury I got. But I solved that one the way I usually do. I got a veterinary consult for my wife and waited 4 years, and it started feeling better. My knee's back to normal now. So I had a pant. I just had a single pant at that point. So yeah, how's that for a troubling story? Yes, I'm sure Both my daughter and I have now been scarred by this. So, what was my missing? Let's see, successfully parked the car. There we go. Thank you. It was a terrible experience. I cannot recommend it. 4 years later, no problem. Good as new. Knee, better than ever. Okay. Oh, man. Wish I got a free t-shirt for nearly dying in a Macy's. Hey, Sonny, you gotta see this. Dooley's really got his hands full. I don't know who this gremlin is, but I sure am enjoying the grief he's causing Dooley. Oh, geez, I'm supposed to see Dooley pronto. He's gonna take a few pounds off of my hide. If I don't get in there. Is pronto a real word, Sam? Well, I hope he's got time to see you. He looks busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Damn, I cracked myself up. Oh, Sergeant Dooley, you got pwned. A chicken? A chicken? Somebody left a damn chicken on my desk. This is not funny. What kind of person thinks this is funny? Damn that gremlin. Bonds, do you think this is funny, do you? You better not have done this, Bonds. I'll have your head on a platter if you did.
Oh, watch out, Sonny. A poisonous crime.
Thanks for telling.
Do you understand me? It better not be you, Bonds, so help me. I'll make the gremlin wish he'd never been born.
Can I give this a Bobcat Goldthwait in Police Academy vibe?
I'll have his badge and I won't. Oh, no.
It's Hunter. Yes, chickensong.midi. I like it. Sergeant Dooley has his hands full. While this chicken business seems to cross the line, you do get a secret satisfaction out of seeing Dooley get flustered. So Sonny, on the one hand, plays it by the book. Straight-laced as you can get. But he kind of does like to see his commanding officer angry. Hey. Translation: what a pigsty this office is. And I thought I was raised in a barn. Gotta go through your files. He's so frustrated with this silly chicken.
Don't do that, oh no, my paperwork. You stupid chicken, I'm gonna wring someone's neck for this.
Okay. I guess we need to go. What's that movement he's doing for us?
Now.
Boy, I bet Dooley's really pissed. You're not kidding. He's mad enough to lay an egg himself. Hey, don't forget Jack's little surprise party. We'll see you at the Blue Room after you change out of your blues. Your Hill Street blues. Okay. My walkthrough says, I was peeking at here, put the radio and keys on the table. Oh, just wasn't quite hitting the proper place. Then I think I need to go shower and get back in my civvies. Oh, what was my combination again? Wasn't it like 269? Let's see if that's right. See if my memory holds at all. Hey, it did. More like Shower Quest indeed. You get the towel and put it on. You carefully hang up your unicorn. Unicorn? You carefully hang up your unicorn. Those cleaning bills for unicorns are a wallet drainer, and they're non-deductible. He's still singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Shower unicorn. Officer Morris Fudley of the Traffic Division. Boys, this guy loves to take showers. Officer Morris can wash himself, thank you very much. A proud member of the LPD. Sonny getting nice and clean. Oh, we wouldn't wash him. Where's the fun in the... Would you relock your locker in this scenario, especially if you worked at a police station? Turbo shower. You grab your street clothes and slide them on. Ah, much better. You place your towel back in the locker where you hope it doesn't gather mildew. Well, this game would be so much better with, like, the lick and smell icons. I do like that it switches up his icon when he goes into his civilian clothes. There's a gremlin here you have to lock here. That's a really good point. Okay. So, we've gotten all of our stuff. I think we're ready to go get in our car and drive to the blue room. And you know what that means? More driving. Did I come from this direction? I can't remember. Oh no, Mike has, the shower cursor, the civvy cursor, and the cop cursor. Mike has redeemed Jess reads from the Police Quest casebook again. Let's see if I can make that happen. All right, let's jump ahead a little bit. Actually, maybe we'll pick up where we left off last time. I want to see how this fight is handled. As we were saying, don't start something, fellows. I'm a police officer, Sonny warned. We aren't starting something, said Denim Vest. We are finishing something. Sonny quickly drew his nightstick and assumed a defensive position. He knew from experience that an air of authority and sense of experience, in addition to the sight of a big, ugly, black stick, could diffuse many threatening situations. The leader held up his hands, palms out. Hey man, we're just having some fun with you. Chill out, man. Come on, chop block, said the balding backer, finishing his beer and tossing his darts at the table. This place smells bad. Let's split. The big guy in the leather jacket looked hard at Sonny before nodding his head. The next time you come in here, you better bring in the troops. I'll take that under advisement, Sonny retorted. He maintained his defensive stance. The leader pushed by and headed toward the door. The rest of the gang scurried behind him like roaches hit by sudden lamplight, muttering insults and obscenities. Stopping at the door, the biker leader looked back. Come on, Marie, get your butt off that stool and onto this bike. So in the novelization here, Sonny does not assault the guy with a nightstick unprovoked. There's casual Jim. I love this jacket slung jauntily over the shoulder. Oh, I didn't get my keys. Dang it. Surprised the game didn't kill me for forgetting my keys. Ooh, Nathan, so you brought Police Quest 1 EGA to school one time. We loaded up in the blue room. My 4th grade teacher walked by just as the stripper scene kicked off. Oh no. Oh no. I expect problems. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a good evening. And thank you, Mike, for redeeming that. Who doesn't want to hear more from the Police Quest casebook? Oops. Okay. There we go. Got the keys. We're ready to roll. Going to the blue room. Do you remember how hard Sierra tried to convince us all in Interaction magazine that real police departments were using Police Quest 1 as a training tool? Do you think... I'm glad you're here to avoid work with us. Do you think that was ever even remotely the case? Oh, are these not my vehicle? No. Oh no, now the cars have the same perspective. Oh, that has to be maddening. I'll have to pay more attention to that next time we get there. Okay, where's the blue room? Let's see here. Let me consult the official Lytton city map. It's at location 15, which is somewhere. Just cruising the streets at 5 miles per hour till we find out where we're going here. There's no stealing on bad ideas companies have for training. Slat Studio, you may have the answer there. You may be exactly right. Look at Sonny's cool blue car. Well, the good news is only one car is allowed technically on the streets of Lytton at a time. So as long as my flashing rectangle is there, then nobody else should be able to bother me. An office building filled with foreign-owned corporations, eh? Oh, don't worry about it. I think we can forgive a little bit of swearing. Stop dead in the middle of the road while I decide what I'm supposed to do here. Ooh, you like this driving sequence better. See, for me, I prefer the original driving sequence. I actually kind of like the more arcadey feel of the original when it came to the driving. Oh wait, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is he gonna pull in? Ha-ha! We did it, team. We got to the blue room. I can't believe it worked. Ooh, when you're very young, you got to tour a police station in the mid-90s where they basically used some light gun FMV game made for police station training. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, if you had an numpad, the original game wasn't quite as bad. The sign says, soup of the day, Molder stew. Attractive fern hangs outside the blue room. Isn't Molder the name of someone who worked on this game? Would swear it was. Maybe I'm imagining that. Yep, must be imagining that. Ah, Stuart Mulder, SWAT producer. Okay, there we go. I was sure that somebody... I mean, it's a little upsetting now that I think about it, that I kind of have like a mental Rolodex of the people who worked on Police Quest 1 VGA somewhere in my head. But, oh no. Ooh, expect problems. You first ran Police Quest 1 in monochrome on a Commodore PC-10. I've really been wanting to get a hold of the Mac versions of some of the original AGI games. I love the black and white, like Mac Mini graphics. I think they look really cool. And the interface is a little different. They use Mac system fonts and everything like that, but have had a lot of trouble finding a good emulator that will run them in Windows 10. I really want to jump in and try to play some of those sometime. It's one of those big umbrellas that leaks in the rain, cracks in the sun, and blows over in the slightest breeze. This game hates everything. The negativity and just sour worldview of Police Quest 1 VGA. It's like, oh, finally, it's my chance to really grind an axe with umbrellas. Charming white plastic lawn furniture. The flowers smell wonderful, don't they? It's a rock. Okay, let's head on into the blue room. You see your friend, Jack Cobb, sitting at a table. You notice he's been depressed and distracted for days. Same. This is Clarice. She's been working here for as long as you can remember. It's a booth. On closer inspection, you discover the words Robin of Locksley was here, carved into the wood. Damn vandals. Nice flowers. Jim depressed about the sales figures of Operation Isis. Okay, name Iceman. It's the universal symbol of masculinity, the bull cinch. Just looking at its wrought iron curves and angles makes your testosterone levels rise? What is that? You see, I wasn't nuts earlier when I said there's some weird, like, just uncomfortable, have to prove our masculinity at every turn element to this game that is just some seedy citizens rest at the bar. Yeah, I mean, that's wild. What were you thinking about doing? Walking off with it? It's your old friend, Jack Cobb. Still symbol of masculinity. Sonny should just walk around with that like hanging from his neck, just so everyone knows how incredibly masculine and definitely 1000% straight that he is. Since that seems to be something Sonny thinks about a lot. You sit down with Jack, it's nice to have a few minutes to talk with him before the party, you think to yourself. Just sit here silently. Sonny's online avatar is that thing. Let's see Sonny called to a break-in and entering, only to have the hero from Quest for Glory do the awkward stealth waddle out of the room. Hey Jack, happy birthday, man.
Huh? Oh, thanks, Sonny.
It's not like talking to a brick wall. Jack, buddy, you look worried. Is something bothering you? Other than Keen old, of course. Got him.
No, nothing, Sonny.
You're suddenly certain that Jack is lying, and that scares you. Jack, you can tell me, man. Maybe I can help.
Sonny, I think Kathy's on drugs. My little girl. I just can't believe it.
Jack, are you sure? How do you know?
I don't know for sure, but she's been so nasty for the past few months. Secretive. I know, all teenagers are like that, but her grades are slipping. Sonny, she's been having nosebleeds all the time. She steals money for us. She was out all night last night. Oh God, my little girl.
Sad and embarrassed. You give Jack a moment to gain his composure. I'm embarrassed because my friend is crying because he's having a difficult time. This also allows you to gather your own thoughts. You're not very good with expressing yourself sometimes.
Anyway, I don't know what to do. I try to talk to her, and she just screams at me and slams the door in my face. Sonny, we talk to her about sex, but we never talk to her about drugs. I'm a cop for Chris' sakes. I didn't think it needed to. I didn't. Oh God, Sonny, I don't know what to do.
Oh man, Jack, Hey, it's Keith. It is Keith. Hey, where's the birthday boy? There he is. Jack, dude, happy day. That's how Keith sounds, in case you're ever wondering how Keith... Hi, Keith, how's it going?
Hi, Keith.
You guys look like you're ready for a funeral. Cheer up, dudes. It's not the end of the world, Jack. Plenty of other guys have turned 87. Ha ha ha! Sonny Bonds, emotional black hole. You should talk, Keith, my boy. I've seen you popping out your dentures in the locker room when nobody's looking. Not me, dude. I'm a stud among muffins. You, on the other hand, are a little girly cop.
Watch it, Keith. If Laura heard you saying that, she'd kick your butt sky high.
Wow, the stone speaks. It's alive. Hey, Bobby, put on the music, quick. This game is so weird. Hey, Gil, good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. You're too kind. French maid delivering balloons. Interesting. I would absolutely request a refund for this since the balloons are just gone now. Go to the embarrassingly high ceiling. Or if they rotoscope the sequence, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, that's Kaylee. Happy birthday, Jack baby. Yeah, Kaylee baby, you're the best. Shake it one time for me, honey. See you later, boys. It's even worse than I imagined. It really is, isn't it? Everything about it. Like, Sonny trying to help out his friend who's going through something difficult is a good beat to put into a story like this. But man, the writing just really lets it down. And hey, Paul, not Pat, so glad you're here and so glad you redeemed Pixel Jess. Let's switch over to... I'm on top of it, Kevin. Don't you worry. I'm keeping an eye on these things. Switch over to the fine portrait that Wilco Webb himself created for me. So for 5 minutes, instead of webcam me, you get pixel me. And who doesn't want pixel me, right? It's an improvement across the board. So let's see here. What do we do now? Happy birthday, Jack. Sonny gets embarrassed for his friend. Oh, Clarice. Thank you guys. This is great. You're a culinary angel, Clarice. Will you have my babies? No, honey, I have too much respect for the gene pool to do that. Ouch, you've been body slammed, Keith. What'd she say? She said you were a stud among muffins, buddy. Ha ha ha, Sonny. Way funny. You know what else is funny? You agreed to swap shifts with me last week, remember? You're due in for a briefing in 10 minutes. Haha, now that's funny. Hey, Grayson, good to see you. Keith is the worst. Keith is great in Police Quest 2. Here he's not as good. Oh, hell, I forgot. Listen, Jack, I got crews. If you ever need anything, give me a call, okay? Okay, Sonny. Thanks. Keith has become the Joker. He's been Joker-fied. You're absolutely right. You just follow Clarice for the rest of this game instead of charging Joe Saturday. Yeah, they were proud of that stud among muffins line. You don't let one of those get away from you. You gotta get that in there as many times as you can. You better go, Sonny. You know how mad Dooley gets if you're late. Okay, I'll switch back with you. Not. Haha, you better run, Sonny. Hey, Sonny, nice to see you. Thoughts of these seedy patrons. Bar stools made from the finest Corinthian naga hide. Over 15 nagas died to make these stools. Ugh, you sneak a fingerful of icing for the road. That should be a crime. Face down on the floor is not a good position for an officer of the law to be in, Bonds. Huh. Hey, Vault Vanderhuge. Yeah, Keith is wonderful in the Japanese version. The Japanese version is just great in general. I streamed it months ago. Someday I may stream it again, just because I love how weird it is. When are you getting Pixel Jess animated? Wilco Webb actually animated Pixel Jess, and you can see it over in the Discord, which the link for that pops up occasionally. It's also down below the stream. We'd invite you all to join. But it was so horrifying and terrifying to see my mouth moving up and down like I was Satan at the final ring of Dante's Inferno, chewing on the body of Judas in my icy prison. If that reference means anything, more so than like talking in a way. So it frightened me, and I haven't used it. But it's really good, actually. I should switch it over and add the talking version. It's quite good. It did look like I was gnashing a little bit. But Kevin did a marvelous job with the portrait. It is just spot on. So I'm going to keep Pixel Me as a reward forever. Add talking to make it 10. Oh, now you're talking, Kurosalache. That is the move. Where am I going? Back to the police station? Yeah, that's right. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Hey, happy Wednesday, Eric. Police Quest 1 hype indeed. Glad you could be here tonight. Glad everybody could be here tonight. This is a terrific crowd for a game of unique taste that really is interesting in all the ways it isn't trying to be. Oops. Okay. Terrific crowd for a terrific game. Oh, you see, this has been a point of debate, I think, all night, Vault Vanderhuge. I think that a lot of us here share your stance that they prefer the VGA driving, but I will take the EGA version any day. LA Noire is way more 2D than I remember. You know, when I played Police Quest 1 EGA, I'm pretty sure I still played it with a joystick. So I had like a Radio Shack Tandy joystick that I used to drive around the streets in, which added an extra layer of frustration. Ooh, an AGI demake of LA Noire. Yeah, Paul, I would say Val Vanderhuge. I think I prefer the EGA version a little better, but so much of that is just the fact that it's the one I played first, and it's the one that I have the most experience with. I think probably objectively there's a lot to like about Police Quest 1 VGA versus EGA. Memories. Yeah, no, I was a big Tandy guy back in the day. Okay. I'm just... The police station is here. And this is my roundabout way of attempting to get there. It's so bad. I'm just so bad at driving. VG also did a better job at calling out some items too, like the locket and the key. Yeah, I think there are definitely some improvements on that front. There's a lot more writing in the VGA version. Quantity-wise, it really is a big difference. I don't know if all the quality is quite there. Yeah, I can remember for sure if the car inspection was every time in the EGA version. I remembered it being. Oops. Didn't mean to turn in here. Oh, please send me out going the right direction. No! Sierra VGA remake's clearly the favorite. I think of all of them, Quest for Glory 1 VGA is probably the one that has the most fans. I'm not sure if any of the others are really that beloved necessarily. I don't know. I'd be curious to hear what people think of that. Yeah, I mean, saying that you like the Space Quest remake better than the original can be a controversial statement. I once made a certain Sierra developer very angry for streaming the VGA version of Space Quest 1 and got off on the wrong foot there. So, sometimes, some opinions are risky to have. Now, the story goes that the two guys from Andromeda, who of course were the creators of Space Quest, weren't consulted in any way on the VGA remake. In fact, didn't know that it was being made until it was basically complete. I guess I should switch off Pixel Jess now. There we go. I'm back, baby. But yeah, they apparently weren't in the loop on any of that, and really resented that Sierra had gone forward with the project without telling them about it. Where's the channel reward for Sierra hot takes? Oh man, that's a good question. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry 1 VGA I think has some fans, and there are bits of it I like. I was never quite sold on the graphic style of Leisure Suit Larry 5 and 1 VGA, but yeah, I think it's just hard if you grew up with the EGA versions to like any of the remakes better, maybe. Or at least it feels that way to me. Okay, back to the locker room. We get in our outfit again. Or outfit. That's what cops call it, right? My police outfit. VGA walk cycle's too good. I enjoy them all for what they are. Like, I'm a big Quest for Glory 1 EGA fan, but when I streamed VGA a couple of months ago, I had a really good time with it, so I can't complain too much. Sonny takes a shower after every time he gets in a car. I've actually been thinking about, at some point, if I want to risk trying to stream a Leisure Suit Larry game and figuring out which one I could do without feeling like a complete monster for doing it. And I'm wondering if Leisure Suit Larry 1 is the best option for that. And 6 has enough scenes that I wouldn't be comfortable doing that that I couldn't really get in on that one. And then kind of all of them just have their moments that are a little cringe as the person having to narrate over them. I wonder if Leisure Suit Larry 1 Reloaded fixes any of the more problematic aspects of Leisure Suit Larry 1 in a way that would be less cringy to try to stream. Honestly, don't remember enough about Reloaded to say for sure. Maybe Leisure Suit Larry 2? It's maybe the least objectionable, I think, but I'd have to work my way through it. Yeah, I was saying the same thing earlier, Nick. The idea that you have to lock things up when you're standing like 10 feet away is a little upsetting. Bonds, take a seat. Take it where? Sorry, that was my Keith voice. I need to stay more consistent here. Oh, here we go. We're starting the meeting now. First off, thank you for taking time away. I'm getting a little muppety with this. For your usual afternoon debaucheries to come back to work. There's some late-breaking news on that stolen Mercedes. A missing persons report was filed earlier today with a wife of a certain Jose Martinez, Hispanic male, 145 pounds, brown eyes, black hair. Ha ha ha. It seems this gentleman was last seen 2 days ago getting into a fairly late model black Benz. No one has seen or heard from him since. Wait, it gets better. Martinez has an arrest record involving the sale of narcotics. Be very careful, people. Involved in a murder of Lonnie West, this car may have been. Let's get moving on this one, boys and girls, before anyone else does. Keep your heads down, your eyes open. Above all, watch your backs. Heads down, eyes open, can't lose. Okay, let's move out. Let's go. Let's find that Mercedes before Malcolm Washington deep fries my ass. Let's go. Very good voice. Did Sonny just put his head down there? He should stream Danger-esque. Or should I say, Danger-esque. Sonny seems down. Is he still having trouble having those emotions from earlier? Okay, back into the police car. Oh no. Paul Not Pat redeemed Cavalcade of Stupid Injuries, my latest channel reward, in celebration of me falling down some stairs yesterday and maybe spraining my elbow in the process. Let's see, what's another good stupid injury? About 3 years ago, I was cleaning up the house and I was picking up a pair of my daughter's socks that were laying in the middle of the kitchen floor, because, you know, kids take off their socks wherever the mood strikes them. And I bent over to pick them up, and I stood up and sort of pivoted this direction as I stood up. And I didn't realize how close I was standing to the wall. I managed to, from bending over, standing up and turning at the waist, to rise with enough force to hit my head hard enough against the wall to knock myself out cold. Blacked out for like a good multiple minutes before I came around with of course a concussion, and had to go to the emergency room and stay for observation, everything else. And like the doctor was just like, I don't even understand how it's physically possible that you could have moved with enough force to knock yourself out standing still. Basically, I do need a handler. So I knocked myself out cold, sprained my neck, which was fun. I'd never had a sprained neck before. So yeah, and a big lump on my head as a result. So I managed to stand up so fast one time, like the Flash almost, that I knocked myself unconscious. This has been Cavalcade of Stupid Injuries, redeemed for 911 points. Oh, here we go. Hi, Sonny, did you fill out that request yet? Morgan wants to make a decision soon. Ooh. Well, I couldn't have done it deliberately if I tried. No, you're absolutely right. I do need to wear bubble tape or helmet or something. Oh no, Vault Vanderhuge, if it makes you feel any better, I passed out and got a head injury at your yearly checkup. Oh no. Summoning up your best grammar, you write a memo to Lieutenant Morgan requesting a transfer to narcotics. Okay, does that file it completely? I think it does. That wasn't in the walkthrough. I'm smarter than the walkthrough. Oh, wow. Now that you mentioned it, Wilco Webb, I'm looking at these police cars, and they are all drawn on different perspectives. Is there any way that we could frame this as just poor parking jobs, or is this definitely just bad perspective in the art? I'd like all my artists out there to help me understand poor parking or bad perspective lines. These cars exist in different space-time continuum. If you notice, the Cruiser actually has a bit of a curve. Oh, it does. It's like an arc that way. Oh no. Oh. The fisheye effect. Yeah. Maybe if I get really close to the screen. No, that just makes it more pronounced. Maybe far away. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely bad no matter how close or far. Yeah, now that Wilco Webb mentioned it, Kevin, I can't see this without being just obsessed with how messed up it is. Police car, I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Okay, I think we just drive around now. Oh wait, toward Lillian first. Let me consult the map. Lillian first. Yeah, I think I'm on Lily. Going the wrong direction, of course. Speed up, Sonny. A criminal quest would be fun. We were talking about this last stream, if there's a way to parody Police Quest in some sort of way and have it be like more ridiculous than Police Quest. This is a good point. Pickled dog. Yeah, basically be like a point and click Grand Theft Auto. Which honestly, I mean, sign me up, I guess. Ah, Lillian first. Just like I expected somehow. I managed to somehow buy all the Grand Theft Auto games and then never play them for more than like 2 hours. I don't know why I feel compelled when I see them on sale to keep buying them when I know I'm never going to actually play them. You die. Oh, sticker party. Everybody start slapping stickers quick. They're free. They're free. Get them in there.
All free stickers are free. 3, 2, 1, go!
We triggered sticker party somehow. I still have no idea how that works. Just in time for my untimely death. Wow, look at all those stickers, you guys. Uh-oh, I think that one got in there with sound. Should have listened to Berta. Okay, let's watch all these stickers slowly peel off. This is strangely satisfying. I have no idea what triggers the sticker party. It happened the other night during our Doom stream, and now I just want to see this all the time. It's so good. Watch them all peel away. Grace, stay with us. Don't go, Grace. Oh, it's so fun. I just made my day. Yeah, we're back. You die. It's the Dark Souls of Game. Aw, thank you, Eric, for slapping a timely St. Patrick's Day sticker. I appreciate the support. Oh, wow, it just pulls you back? Oop. There he is. Good luck, Bonds. You managed to intercept the stolen car. Oh, wow. With a building rush of adrenaline, you cautiously pace the stolen car, following it closely as it pulls over to the curb. Hey, there's a link to our Discord server. Everybody, it's a Discord server that I share with my good friend Ben, aka PS Garrick. Everyone should follow Ben if you aren't already. He and his pals do Adventure Tuesday, which is a fantastic adventure game stream. There's Ben now, but everyone should join us over at our Discord. You can see the link up there. We have a lot of fun talking about old games, new games, all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, hop on in there and join the conversation. It's a great way to hang out between streams. You die. Sin City triple X rated. Yeah, we're going to do some looking here. The Sin City sign is a monument to bad taste. The ticket window for the Sin City Theater. It gives new meaning to the term filthy lucre. The poster is an advertisement for Nagahide Goddesses of Oakhurst, Part 7, the absolutely final chapter. No, seriously, we mean it this time. Another Nagahide joke, huh? It's an ad for vixens with vestigial tails meet the studly possum men from outer space. It's an ad for Monaco Princess. It's an ad for Lori, rat goddess of the Hells Angels. What the heck is going on with Sonny's leg? Oh, is his leg sticking out of the car? It's an exceptionally nasty dumpster filled with exceptionally nasty garbage. The store's protected by a huge metal screen, but vandals have been at work anyway. Oh, wait. One of the many businesses forced to close down by Lytton's crime problem. Okay. Did I save? I should probably save again since I successfully pulled this person over. Stolen car. I guess I can't check the plates because of the perspective. Ah. So let's radio it in. You key the mic and request wants and warrants on the Mercedes, and then anxiously await the response from dispatch. Crime problems? Sonny Bonds is great at solving crime problems. You're right, Grayson. Ooh, a poisonous crime. This play is registered to a maroon 1989 Honda. We show that the vehicle reported stolen 3 months prior in the city of Stilton. That's where Police Quest 2 is set. You think to yourself that something about this vehicle isn't kosher. It does match the general description of a stolen vehicle.
Watch out, Sonny. A poisonous crime.
Stilton. Thank you, Tom. The color doesn't match. Well, again, Grand Theft Auto has made it pretty clear that you can just change the color anytime you want to. Requesting backup, code 3. Repeat, requesting backup. After a few long agonizing moments, dispatch replies, be advised that A332. Be advised that A331 is responding code 3 to your location. Okay, we've got backup on the way. At last, Officer Jack Cobb arrives. You've never been so glad to see him in your life. I'll cover the passenger side while you take contact with the suspect. Be careful, Sonny. Hey, that's not great. Thank you. Okay. Oh no. I didn't think you'd let me do it. Oh no! I got bounced off the force. It never lets me use my gun on anything. It always says I can't use my gun. I was just clicking for the lulz. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, good night, Slat Studio. Glad you could be here. Okay, let's see if we can do this better. Hey, BF Taka. Yeah, just click for the lulz. Thinking that skull and laugh should be a sticker. You're absolutely right. I'm going to have to figure that out for next time. But Judge, I never get to use my gun. Oh. I mean, it would be commentary if it weren't so ridiculous. I shot him from inside the car, too. That's kinda... You draw your service revolver. It never felt so heavy in your hands before. Okay, let me see what I'm supposed to actually do here. Draw your gun, taunt the suspect 3 times. Please exit the vehicle with your hands raised. Repeat, please exit the vehicle with your hands raised. This is be taking some time to decide whether to do. Hey, Matthew. Exit the vehicle immediately with your hands in the air. Do it now, do it now. Halt. Raise your hands over your head. Suspect hesitates for a moment, then seems to realize he has no way out. Hit the asphalt, face to the pavement, now. No pooping way, you bastard. I said hit the dirt. What police force issues revolvers? Yeah. I guess Dirty Harry had one, so Jim Walls wanted one. Don't move. Don't even breathe. You're in enough trouble right now as it is, sir, and I'd hate for you to say something that might be used against you in a court of law. Wouldn't it be great if this segued into an Ace Attorney style courtroom scene? You stand directly over the suspect. You can see he's shaking. He might do anything right now. You search the suspect, finding only some pocket change, a dried up stick of gum, at Smith & Wesson 45 automatic. Nice pea shooter. On your feet, bud. How many surprise witnesses you think Jim Walls has in himself? I got your patrol car right here, you PP and pig.
I beg your pardon. I'm going. The phallic gun metaphors are not subtle here. Uh-oh, bot swarm. Ooh, become famous. That does sound fun. Well handled, Sonny. Give me that piece and I'll take care of booking it into evidence while you search the vehicle. You hand the gun to Jack. All right. Big follows, Jess. Hey, thank you so much for taking care of that, Ben. I appreciate it. Ben is not only a fantastic streamer, but he's been kind enough to take some modding duties here. I would like big follows, though. Can we invite those people back in just for a few details? Like if they preview their product? Ben's bluster. You take a closer look at the Mercedes door. There seems to be black paint over the VIN number. You scratch the paint away, probably disturbing the crime scene. The number is that. It's the right car after all. You already did that. I have not. Is that all I need to do? The trunk is locked. It won't budge. You didn't realize Mercedes were still made so solidly. Officer Sonny Bonds. Blood punch all the bots. Let's go make a joke about Sonny Bonds starting in Moderator Quest. But Moderator Quest basically already exists as Hypnospace Outlaw. I need to play Hypnospace Outlaw. It looks so up my alley. Let's see. On Monday, now that we finally finished Batman the Enemy Within, I'm going to be playing There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension, which I'm really excited about. It's, from what I hear, a fourth wall breaking deconstruction of point-and-click adventure games and sort of video games in general. I know very little more about it beyond that. So I'm really looking forward to streaming it for the first time. Like, that's all I know about it. So I'm super excited. That'll be Monday night, 9:30 Eastern. So, you know, be sure to follow and check back in then with even more exciting action from this decade rather than decades past. I wonder if that finishes me up here. Let's see. Oh, wait. He sits down in the car. Marvin Hoffman from Chicago. Leroy Pearson from Newport, California. Okay. Just another part of the landscape. Really? Oh. You just had to leave it open for a minute and it would start doing it on its own. Oh no, is it not from this decade anymore? Oh no. Time is passing so quick. Flipping through the book, you see many notes and entries. You decide to wait and examine it more thoroughly after it's been booked into evidence. Put it back in the glove box. Okay, so we've done the glove box. Push button. Go to trunk. You've released the trunk latch. Whew, that was tough. Gold bars. And wallets? You look in the open trunk and see some whitish plastic packages containing what appears to be cocaine and a few green bags containing a leafy substance, which you assume to be marijuana. It's called platinum. Bags of lettuce, the devil's lettuce. Which you assume to be, oh, I want Sonny to do that thing that cops do in movies sometimes where they like dip their finger in the cocaine and then rub it on their guns. Like, oh, it's the, that's primo stuff there. Okay, I'm guessing we impound that rather than taking some of it for ourselves. Okay, should we close the door? Or just leave it open here? I guess we just leave it open.
Even marijuana is a thing they came up to make it sound foreign. Sonny takes it for research. That's right. How are we going to know what they're poisoning the kids of Lytton with if we don't check it out firsthand? I mean, I joke about that, but absolutely the DARE officer at my high school was totally dealing drugs to the kids, so you know. Yeah, it was hardcore, sort of hardcore backwoods drug trade action. I guess I should say allegedly, since I, only ever heard this to be true from people who seemed like they know because they seemed to have drugs. Whereas I was a not cool kid who had no drugs. So maybe I'm not an authority on the matter. This is slander, exactly. That's why I walked it back a little bit. I don't want to be arrested by this DARE officer. Uh-oh, where do I actually need to go? That'd be a horrible way for my streaming career to end. Against your DARE guy. He's on Twitch Patrol, too. The DARE officer lurks in my streams. He was always upset that I didn't give in to the temptation. He always thought that he could lure me to the dark side if he just tried hard enough. Oh no. Okay, I thought he was going to kill me for trying to go to the wrong place. This is the jail, right? Yes. Oh no. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Okay, slow down, Sonny. Yeah, we got to the jail. Police quest game giving you mercy. Exactly. Who would ever expect that? Come on, out of the car. Whoa, tough guy. You screw up once, Piggly Wiggly. I'll be all over you. Oh, you can see here again, sort of just some low-key homophobia built into the game. Yeah, where does anyone get drugs is a good question if you hit tag. I don't know. Okay, Hoffmaster, whatever your name is today. Stand over by the door and don't give me any trouble. Yeah, yeah, Mattel, you should have said, the guy should have said, what kind of guy? I don't know what you're implying there. You seem really, really homophobic, officer. You ever hear the way a pig squeals when it's been stuck? It's like music. So let's see here. From the novelization, Sonny Bonds, who was straightly walked into the room in a very manly way, fingering his 8-inch long service weapon. I mean, that basically is this game. That's like only one step removed from the reality. He straightly walked into the room. That's it exactly. I guess I should save here. This feels like it's getting ready to go south. Folks, I gotta say, Sonny Bonds is pretty straight. Jim's real copy, yet this guy's written like a cartoon. Yeah, I mean, Paul, you're absolutely right. It's pretty funny to think that, this game touted its realism and being written by a real cop, but at the same time, straight talk with Sonny Bonds. You can't open it yourself. Oh, yeah. Okay, get inside. Let's see here. So we have to book somebody again. Stand against the wall and don't move. You're dead when I get out of this joint, cop. I'm quaking in my boots, sir. Be out here in 15 minutes. I'm coming after you. So kiss your ass goodbye. The only ass I'm kissing goodbye is you. After all, I won't be seeing you for a few years. I don't think that's a great comeback, Sonny. Would it be weird if we kissed before I locked you up? Oh, what's even happening? Should have prisoner moved to the center of the room before attempting to move the handcuffs. Comfortable? Be a lot more comfortable with the 22 slug buried in your temper. Straightly kissing the man's ass, that is. Paul, we've got another winner. Tell him what he's won. Okay, Paul, remember, is a police bot. Oh, this one's lucky, Sonny. He gets a copy of our home game to play and enjoy in his very own home. Ha. Okay, what are my codes this time we're booking him for? Copy protection. Gonna copy that floppy. Stolen vehicle A. Some people do anything to get out of making car payments. Oops. So it was 112, 509. Possession of a concealed weapon. Possession of a controlled substance, huh? Guess he didn't know when to say no. 21086. Does Police Quest the game exist in the Police Quest universe? This is a great question. What I can say definitively, let me see if I can find this evidence that I'm looking for. I don't know that Police Quest the game exists in the Police Quest universe or the universe of later games from the series. But what I do know is that later on in the series, when they were doing the SWAT games, they released a screenshot for Police Quest SWAT Urban Justice, which is not a great name for a game, really. But in this game, we find an interesting image in the background of a promotional shot. Let's see here if I can turn it on. Let's maybe scale that properly. So if you'll notice on one of the pinball machines back there, there's a Roger Wilco Space Quest pinball machine with the back glass art taken from the Roger Wilco comic book series that Malibu Comics released. So, at least in theory, Space Quest exists in the Police Quest SWAT universe. This came out, this image, what year was it? Goodness, I can't remember. This game ended up being canceled. It never came out. But at the time, we were still anxiously waiting for Space Quest 7 to be officially announced. And a lot of people took this as like a teaser that Sierra was nearly ready to go public with Space Quest 7. Of course, it amounted to nothing. The reason I know it more recently is because there's a soda machine in the background, and it's on my soda machine website, the video game soda machine project. But, so I don't know if Police Quest the game exists in the Police Quest universe, but Sierra presumably does, because there is a Space Quest pinball machine in the Police Quest universe. I would definitely play that game. Okay. Please walk to the center of the room. This guy has a knife on him, right? Sonny, you gotta remove the guy's cuffs first. I'll take care of this. Don't you have some paperwork to do, Paul? You look good in matching bracelets. I got a match for you, pigman. Can it, punk? Move your can into the cell, Mr. Hoffman. I think you know the way. There's also Take a Break Space Quest pinball tables. Oh. The shared Sierra cinematic universe. Hey, Paul, you got any paperwork? Julie wants you back at the station. Seems he's heavily perturbed about something. He wants to talk to you ASAP. You know this guy would say ASAP, right? Oh, wait, this guy says, see you back there. That's his voice, right? Jack seems to be quite amused. Perhaps he just enjoys his own company. Weren't we worried that he was, like, very depressed about his daughter getting into drugs? Oh, well. Hey, Paul, you got any paperwork? Aren't you forgetting something? Those police service revolvers are expensive. Shouldn't leave it behind in the locker. I'm pretty sure that would have killed us in the original police quest, right? Yeah, paperwork, yeah. The game doesn't let you leave it behind. Yeah, this is much kinder than the original police quest. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We're gonna get there faster. Sergeant Dooley's perturbed. We gotta do this as fast as we can. Speed up, Sonny. Go, 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 go. Oh, wait, why did it turn? Okay. Oh, I like these suggestions. I would totally watch a Space Quest directed by Wes Anderson. That's kind of perfect. I would love, like, the cutaway view of the Arcata, showing all the different levels of the ship and what happens in each compartment and everything else. I imagine it being very life aquatic. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. Screech! Okay. Question Glory would probably work better for that. Ooh. You should sue Larry by Werner Herzog. Sonny's handbrake turns when he has the siren on are so much better, aren't they? Okay. Thanks again for joining me tonight, everyone. This is a great crowd. Glad to see so many of us turn out for Space Quest. Space Quest, Police Quest. Can you tell it's gotten to be almost my bedtime? Sonny, I'm sorry, but you know you don't have access to those materials, guys. Only narcotics officers can see that stuff. Oh, man. Owen Wilson can play Roger Wilco. It's not bad casting. I remember back when I ran my Space Quest website back in the 90s, back then, the casting call that I used on the website had like a page where I suggested actors for all of the main roles in Space Quest. And I think I went with the incredibly obvious Dwight Schultz, Lieutenant Barclay from Star Trek, to play Roger. But I kind of like Owen Wilson. Yeah, there you go. Nathan remembers. That's amazing. Yeah, it was Dwight Schultz was who I picked as my go-to Roger Wilco. Oops, that's not Sergeant Dooley's office. I'm not being ASAP at all. Oh, wow. Oh, Bonds, so good of you to take a little time out of your busy schedule to drop by. Well, looks like you got what you wanted. A memo just came down from Morgan's office. It says here, aw, crap, someone maced the memo. They maced the memo. Who thinks this kind of crud is funny? When I find out the gremlin will be singing soprano. Here, you take it. Read it yourself. I hope you choke on it. As soon as you're done, put on your plain clothes and get to Morgan's office. I don't want to look at you anymore. Oh man, my whole head is leaking. Oh, Sergeant Dooley. Dooley is particularly cranky. Some nice quality assurance here. IGU. I'm guessing this was an unfinished text message in the game. IG-88. Oh no, Epic Potato Fiend, you might be right. What if IG-88, noted intergalactic bounty hunter, has been on our trail this entire time to do Lorelai write some text for King the Paper? Ig, you should save the game. I better save a new slot. Ig, you should save the game. Hey, you missed the chicken, unfortunately. Okay. Let's look at this letter. That the game... Oh, wait. Is the letter on the desk? It's not in my inventory, is it? Did I break the game? Trey? Memo's on the desk somewhere. Oh, wow. From Lieutenant Morgan to Sergeant Dooley, RE, Officer Sonny Bonds. This is to confirm the temporary transfer of Officer Sonny Bonds from the Traffic Division to the Narcotics Division. We feel that his assistance in the Death Angel case, which is what we're really calling it for real, would be most invaluable. This transfer will remain in effect until further notice. I realize that this may inconvenience you, and I appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. You quickly put the memo back on the sergeant's desk. You grin inwardly. What does grinning inwardly look like? Can't Sonny muster a smile? Is his fragile masculinity incapable of smiling at promotion? It's great to get some new responsibilities at the same time get out from under Dooley's thumb. You can hardly wait to get started. Okay, that's probably a good place to call it a night here. Let's save ourselves now that we've been promoted. And I wanted to thank everyone for coming by tonight. This is a fun stream. This is a great crowd. Thank you all for joining me in such huge numbers for a game that, again, maybe not the finest work in Sierra's catalog, but this was a blast. I enjoyed sharing this.
Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive.
That's right. You got to use those authentic police procedures. We'll be back next week. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you're new to the channel, I stream retro adventure games every Wednesday. I'd appreciate a follow, but mostly just glad to have you here along for the ride. I think that I will send us over to raid my pal Bogus Meat Factory, who tonight is playing Callahan's Crosstime Saloon, a point-and-click adventure game designed and written by Josh Mandel of Freddy Farkas and Space Quest 6 fam. So let me raid us over there. I just want to say thanks one more time. I'll hit the raid, then I'll hit the end of stream button, go over and say hey to Bogus Meat Factory, and we'll see you back here again soon. Take care.